So my friends, now I show you something. The calisthenics parks in the 90s, you know, there it didn't exist, a calisthenics park or a CrossFit or whatever. Almost fitness studios were very, very rare, you know. And now watch, these were the calisthenics things from us in the 90s, you know. Such tools in the woods, you know. In the woods there, they were called Trimmdichtpfad, you know, also from the 80s. These now renewed, you know, and I was there around 20 years ago, always coming here in this wood, and there we trained, you know. I took, wait, my smartphone. I took a medicine ball by me to throw, you know. Now there comes one, hopefully no doggy, I don't know. And, you know, and I had my rope by me, you know, to climb on, and we had the rings from the kids' place, you know. They had always rings to make the, how it is called, to make pull-ups, you know, and all those things. And that was cool, you know. I took people with me, and there we trained. And that it was, here it was, you know. And then such things I'm in since the 90s, you know. I'll show you once by the NBA Jam Court, there is an old Trimmdichtpfad, but these were in the woods, you know, completely in the woods. And there you have to come, and there you see all those things, but they have this renewed, you know. Here for strength, you know, what this brings. Here for coordination, here for endurance, and here for activate, you know, for warm up. And then at every piece where you walk on, there were stations from old wood, and there you trained, you know. Pull-ups, push-ups, and then you had big wooden things where you could walk on for coordination, and then they had pull-up ladders, you know. And there I have footage from around 2010-11, there I filmed once from here, and there you can do it. You see there are a lot of ways, but here you have always be careful because of the dogs, you know. Because here people always enter in with dogs with no line. And yeah, later on there comes the ladder and the rings, and that I will show you. So a little bit more on, walk on, and here you have to cross the tram, you know, here drives a tram. And here starts, you know, the first exercise tools. You know, maybe you have never experienced that when you are from a city. Here you see what you can do to hold on and to make those, they have called it now Wedelspringen, you see. So you can be there and jump left, right, and to hold you, you know. Or you can make a human flag, you know, that is the style nowadays. But back in the days, that it was, and here you see always those pictures, and then you know, there comes the next exercise. And so you moved in the woods, you had a good air, and then you made one exercise after another, and that was always cool, you know. That was the style, really, when you are younger. Calisthenics, no one didn't know, you know. You knew gymnastics from a gymnastics. Here you see an own exercise, you know, without a tool, and they made here on, you know, there are more, and there didn't something exist, calisthenics park you have never heard of, you know. I told once when all this came up, you know, with Hannibal for King and Beast Mode, you know, the bartenders and all those stuff. And here are the pull-up bars. You see there I have trained. Here you see them, but I think they were wood. Now they are, you know, that is all renewed because the stuff was 20, 30 years old. Wait, we go on. Then you see it. Wow. And here you see it. You know, for the, I don't know in English, to relax your spine. Here exercises, you know, you see, for the back. And here were the pull-up bars. And exactly here we trained. This is nice. Wait, my finger was in the picture. Because here when I stand now I can grab it, but I have to reach. And here it is higher for bigger people. And that is renewed, you know, that is all new, you see. With the iron that was not there back in the days. But here I came really, and then we made here a session, you know. We drove with bus here, and I had the medicine ball in here, the rope, what I told you, and the gloves. And then we came to this station here, we made some pull-ups, we warmed up, then we moved on, then we made sprints uphill, you know, then we throw the medicine ball as far as we could, and then we made those things with the rings, and there comes a ladder, you know, a ladder which you could go up and down, and that was very cool, you know. And here also those wooden things, you know, nowadays people would think, what is that? What is that for shit, you know? But you see, here is the picture again, and here you can move up, down, but now it is slippery, you know. You see, these are the new pictures. Yeah, and that was the style back then, because, you know, fitness centers almost didn't exist. And from CrossFit and this you have never heard, because it didn't exist here. No calisthenics park, nothing. And here you see it. They have now renewed it, I see that. But I know the old ones, you know. The old ones from back in the days. Yeah, and you have good air, all is for free. And that was the cool thing, you know. Because fitness studios was not like, boah, that is normal. That was like, boah, this is the hardcore thing, only bodybuilders go there. Normal people are not entering in. And here you see there are much more exercises now. You see that? Here you can. So you have to watch. Here are pictures again, you know, to jump in the wheels. Here to make this, you see. Here you have the wheels to jump in. Here you have for balance, you know. It's a nice thing to balance over. I mean, for now, trained people like parkour and such people, that would be easy, but back then that was, yeah, for normal people it was also tough. You see, and here are other rings. That was not here, you know, that is new, all with those iron things, that is new, you know, but also nice for pull-ups, you know, for things, yeah. Small but nice. And here you have rings, and there you can also, I have the same rings at home, they are very small, you know. You see that? That is, there you have to be careful. I have that at my home for my ladder, what I have hanging in my trainings room, but they are cool, but they can be a little bit slide in, you know. And here are other tool, yeah, and you're in the middle of the woods here, something, you know. Here you see the picture. Wait, I show you that. You see that it is. Yeah, and there you go on to the next thing. And that is always a little way you can run to it. And that is a nice, cool training session for 45 minutes around. And then you have done this, you know. And that is cool. But now there comes the snow, you know. There we have to watch out now if we come up to the whole thing, because it gets dark also. You see here, for stabilization without a tool, but now to move up, you know, there should be coming the rings, you know. Wow, now it is a bit shitty here. Wait, that is a bit tough, but you know, it's made for summer. We have to go down, but that goes, you know, that goes. We go a little bit here. That looks tougher now than it is. It's not that steep, you know, but whoa, that is now a little bit stupid, you know. Wait. Now I press the, I 1 minute. So now we are more on. Here you see the next exercise, you know, here, this is an old one, but made with the iron, you see. Balance is much more difficult, but also dangerous always, because here, you know, you see that now it is icy, but that is a little bit, you know, I would not do it because a little bit too risky, you know. So now we go on, then we see us. So here we have the next tool, you see that? Here you can do stretch or to jump, you know. But you know, there you don't need the wooden thing, you know. So now we go out there. That is always a longer route, you know. Now it gets fresh, you know, in the shadow. It's not that fine. Here you see the next picture in front. You see? Here for mobilization, you know. And now we go on. So, and here you have the next tools, you see that? Here, a ladder with a pull-up bar, you know. You see the yellow ones are the pull-ups, they are a little bit out that you can make them. Human flex, you know. Or only to hang on like on the picture, you know. And here are other things. These are the coordination things, you know, to stand on. For balance, you know. There is also a rope, you know, but again, those things are, yeah, I would always be careful, you know. You see the rope, yeah, you can hold you, but when people try this out, who have never done this, you mean, you can easily slip out, and that is not what we want, you know. Now you see in front, there is the next exercise for the Australian pull-ups or for push-ups, you know, and all in the wood, you know. You see that now? And I always have to go up, 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 up. So here you see it. That it is with the picture. Here they have for the push-ups, you know. You see the picture? Push-ups. But for the Australian pull-ups, that is cool. There we made it also, you know, and here you see, and damage 3. And then we are almost on, you know, at the top. There comes the ice again, you see, immediately the ice. When it opens up, you know, from the trees, then the ice comes. But here's the next thing. I can show you that also now. And then we have to watch if I go on, because ice is not the best. Here you see another pull-up bar, that is also new, you know. That is more nowadays style. You see that much bigger, higher, you know, but that is pretty high. You see when I reach my arm, I have to jump on, you know, that I come on there. Very high. I mean, to that bar, the last bar, I show you that. I mean, when I go with my hand, I come to this bar, but not this. Even with jumping, almost I will not reach it, you know. And here is another ladder on, you know. And here a dip bar, but those dip bar is very, very high. You see that? That is also the height of my head, of my eyes. And here you see the ropes. And now the last thing what we take, because then I will turn, because it always needs more time up when it is icy than down than to go up, you know. So here it is a bit better, and then we will see, you know. So I do stop, then we see us. So now we are higher on. Here you have another tool that is not that interesting. I show you that. There you can also make such jumping exercises, but I mean, that is more dangerous than good, you know, to stand on, to hold you and jump. You see the picture there, I show you that. But now we are at the top, you know. You see that? These are with weights, you know, that I didn't know. Then it is better, you know, but that looked a bit odder, you know. But I mean, you see, there goes the iron out, so such things I would avoid. But we tested if this is heavy or not. Maybe the wood is always heavy. Whoa! Maybe it is frozen or locked, I don't know. But such tools, you know, with such a thing, that I would avoid, I tell you the truth. And now, here it comes the ladder, what I told you. But now they have an iron thing on. Back in the days, that was wood, you know. And from that ladder I have footage from around 2010-11. That is a pretty good tool. Why? Because you go up. You hold yourself at the end and then bam, 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 you go to the highest, and that is high, you know, that is 2.5 meters high, and then you go down, and there is the difficulty that you have to make your legs up, you know, because otherwise the legs would be on the floor, and so you have to push them up for the abs. A lot of ab work to come to the last, you know. And here to go in, there is a little water thing, you know. And here we are on the top now. Now it ends. Here was the kids' place with the rings. Exactly there we will see if the rings are still there. And that is the part now, my friends. Wait, I have to watch. Yeah, it runs. The thing is, I was there when calisthenics was not known. No one did know what calisthenics is, you know. That was the time when Hannibal for King went up. Now there comes one with a dog. No. And wow, what is there? No, it is not here anymore. No. You know, and no one did know those things, you know. CrossFit did not, no one know nothing. And so when I was training here at this kids' place, the people watched a grown-up one who trains there. What is that, you know? You have these tools. Now watch, But I show you video footage. I think I have also from that, or I have to watch, That was so cool. Here we run upwards, you know. These were the uphill things to run. And there we throw our medicine ball, you know, upwards. And here was the tool. That was, I don't know if this is the same. And there they had those rings, you know. There were wood above, and there were all those little rings what you have seen before. And you could walk them up, down, up, down. And that was cool. And there we had our big rope, which we made to the top, and then we pulled up the rope, and then we made those walks, you know. But that was really, really cool, you know. But now, not here anymore, you know. And that was also always our end station. Yeah, and you see here it is now other. Yeah, and that was in a time when people didn't know functional training. All of that came then years later on, you know. And that it was. So you have seen my old training place, you know, and that was nice because also here there were, you know, the water thing and all those stuff, you know. But yeah, that it was. So I hope you liked it. We see us again. Until next time, bye and ciao.